Good morning this morning. It's May 21st. It's been a while since my last transmission. First, I want to say thank you, much gratitude to the Most High, to the Divine and Holy Spirit. Thank you. Since my last transmission, well, for the first week, I had a lot of turmoil, conflict within, felt like conflict outside. And I tried painting a picture that was what I called my conflict board. Before I had painted this picture, it didn't work out, so I, gessoed that out and started a new one. And again, I come up with, conflict on my board and didn't finish the picture, and it was just terrible. And I started thinking a lot about the last transmission that I had sent out there. And I want to say a few things about that particularly, okay? That I have no ill will towards anyone, okay? I believe in forgiveness, and I forgave anybody that did anything to me in my past, has long been gone out of my own heart and soul. It doesn't mean that I need to, keep these people in my life, the particular people that bothered me or, did bad things to me or, took advantage of me, abused me, whatever it was. Okay, whatever the past holds, we all have one. And I let go of it. Okay, it's gone, it's long gone, it is not part of me now. I just want to make that clear. It's important to let things go, okay, move on. And it just doesn't mean I have to keep that around me, and I don't have to live the same way. I have renewed sense of self, a sense of purpose now, and I'd like to move forward in that way. Any messages that I'm putting out there, I have to recognize better my words that I use or I choose. Like, I just let things flow. So I need to pay more attention to that. I had no intention of surrounding myself with more people that could possibly, do the same to me or hurt me or anything like that. It wasn't my intention to, surround myself with people to attack those people either. You know what I mean? Like, just, I want to let the past be gone. Let it be gone. It's gone from my life. They don't exist. The past doesn't exist. We are here in the now. I'm living in the now. I'm trying to live much more naturally. I'm not spending time online. Now, also since then, we've had many things happen, eclipses, full moons, solar flashes and craziness. I've also had issues with my technology. Somehow I ended up with a bunch of malware and had to deal with that, and lost all of my information. I was doing an inventory and other things, and all of it's gone. That's okay. We'll start up. We'll start over. That's fine. I can do that. Big deal, right? What else went on? Phone shut down. Just a bunch of technical issues anyways, so we're moving past that. I didn't realize that my son, when he was trying to help me set up this phone, had in fact signed up my page for Messenger, I don't know. Anyway, somebody else is onto that, I guess, because it's locked up and the password's no good and I can't sign myself out of it. So I will be making changes, and well, we'll just leave it at that for now. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen there, but we will be making changes. That'll be happening in the very near future. I just thought it was very important to come on and say the past is gone. We're living in the now. I'm trying to be very compassionate and not say things harshly, because I have no ill will, okay, towards anybody. I don't wish anything bad on anybody. I don't want for anything bad to happen to anybody. You know, I just think this is a great big world, and we can all make room for each other in the world. I watch animals do it all the time, okay? My dogs make room for the cats, you know, and the cats make room for the dogs, and it's just the way it goes in nature, you know. So I think we can all do the same thing, right? This is a big world, and we can all make room for each other. Don't need to go there. Don't need to go on about it. Okay, so moving on. On Sunday, I started this painting. It's very in its beginning stages. I just whipped it up in a few hours. I was outside, enjoying the nature, enjoying the animals, like the birds mostly. Chipmunks, squirrels, we saw some of those. Not too many animals, but enough that it was a good feeling. It was really nice to be out there again. Fresh, nice sounds, you know. So what I'm getting from the picture I was painting, yellow, that's very predominant with yellow. Yellow is a color of concentration and focus. So that's a good thing. What attracted me was this one tree. It's sad to see it in this shape, but at the same time, artistically, it's pretty exciting. I'm going to get into painting it. It's going to look considerably different, but I like the way it looks. It's shedding its bark. Now, that's not healthy that the tree is doing that at all, and it's rather sad because, you know, it's showing signs that it's about to die, but the tree is shedding its bark. It is some type of maple tree, but it looks really wild the way the bark is on this tree. And in the background there is a golden birch. I haven't got into painting too much of that detail yet either. You'll see there's two canaries in this picture. They kept flying around by us there. The canaries... Again, the color's yellow. What do canaries mean? Well, just some highlights I wrote down. Whatever has gone on before, let it go. Welcome the sun with renewed sense of self and purpose. Recognize the power of your voice. Get out and get some fresh air, sunlight for your vitality and your health. The emotional, spiritual atmosphere you surround yourself with influence your mood and state of mind and your well-being. Sound healing. What and how you say things has a great influence on others to be compassionate and not speak with harsh words. So, the canary, for me, particularly, years ago, became very predominant to me. I noticed it. I'm just watching a big red-headed woodpecker fly by, so that's kind of neat. That usually means a storm is coming in. So anyway, the canary is about sound healing for me, okay? It's letting me know personally about myself that I'm letting things fall out of balance, that things are going a little too far, and I need to get refocused. Now, when I go back to the word sound healing, okay, I have an issue smoking cigarettes far too much. I also smoke a bit of pot, but the cigarettes are far too much. Anyway, so it's kind of telling me to sing, to get out there and use my voice and sing. You know, be conscious of the type of sounds that I'm making while singing too. Quite some time ago, I had an issue with my lung. I went to the hospital, and they had to put me on some thinners to try to get whatever it was that they saw in my lungs. They did an x-ray, and they saw a little spot in my lungs. And so they gave me some thinners and hope that it'll, you know, clear up, right? So I had gone up to our trailer at the time, and the canaries kept flying around me and flying around me. So I thought, well, they must be telling me to sing, because that's the thing about canaries. I love the singing that they do, you know. So I was walking up and down the trailer park singing all these songs, and I suck when I sing. I have a bad voice. Anyway, you know, that's how I think about my voice. It's very low and whatever. Anyway, but I was singing irregardless, no matter what anybody thought. I didn't give a shit. You know, it's good to have that attitude. No matter what anybody thinks, you do what you think's right, okay, for starters. So I'm walking up and down the park, and I'm singing and singing and singing and singing. And it took about 2 weeks, and then I drank a lot of water, and that pain that I had went away. And the next x-ray I had, everything was cleared up, so that was good. Okay, so it's kind of, I think, maybe early stage warnings that I, again, should be doing the same type of thing. I need to, you know, walk around and sing and sing and sing and not care what anybody else has to say about it. So I'm not going to bless you with my singing, because that really doesn't sound too good. Ah. Okay, so the other thing I thought about in this message was my self-doubt, okay? Now, I have trouble with trying to do these type of transmissions, for one thing, where I'm making a video, I'm speaking, I'm trying to be, you know, a speaker, and I find that very hard to do. Another thing I wanted to say is, since my last transmission, I have done 13 paintings. I have not been sitting around doing nothing, or, you know, completely self-sabotaging, although I do feel that, you know, that's kind of itching at me a little bit, or maybe, you know, somebody's projecting that at me. But I feel confident when I'm painting. I don't feel so confident when I'm speaking, and I'm still trying to learn, you know, how to read cards. It's not something I know how to do well. My intuition, well, I think it's there. I think it's there. Yeah, there's confidence. See, a little bit shaky. Anyway, oops, I bounced that. Anyways, here's what I'm thinking to myself is, it's my dream, so I'm going to make it happen, okay? I'm going to bring it to life. No matter what, we're going to do it. That's the way it is. Until I get the project done, it's going to happen, okay? I did pull some cards this morning. Now, I'm going to tell you, I pulled these cards at 7:30 this morning, and right now it's probably about noon. So I'll just tell you what they were. I'm pulling from the Crow Tarot cards, and the first one I pulled was the Knight of Swords in reverse. But then when I looked at the card, I'm like, hey, there's a canary, or what looks like a canary, a yellow bird, sitting on the ass of this horse. And that made me laugh, because half the time I feel like, you know, the horse's ass. Looks like there might be a robin in the picture and a crow. Okay, but also it's looking like there's swords or something being, I don't know, thrown at the horse maybe. Like, you know, when it's upside down, it's kind of looking that way. And I flip it over and I'm looking at it, and clouds are moving, things are moving, it looks windy, it looks snowy, it looks, you know, totally in disarray. Kind of like there's things projections, okay, projections. So that's just how I see it. So I'm going to read from the book here what it means. Reverse, the Knight of Swords cannot channel his energy to focus on a single project, and as a result attempts to go in many different directions. Okay, so what I was saying about, like, I did this card pulling at 7:30 this morning. It's now noon. I've had a bit of time to reflect on what I want to say, and I've also had distractions. My kid coming and going, dealing with dogs, dealing with cats, family, you know, a lot of distractions around me, so hard to get focused on a single project as a result. Attempts to go in too many directions, different directions. If you're feeling scattered, look for ways to direct all that energy into a single purpose. The reverse Knight of Swords may also point to a person who brings a lot of energy but no ideas to complete a project. Okay. The second one I pulled was the Six of Wands in reverse. So we'll just pull that out here. Reverse, the Six of Wands comes with a warning that your project will not be as successful as you imagined. He may also signal a situation that could risk your reputation with peers. Of course, these are merely warnings. Your actions will decide the outcome. The Six of Wands reverse asks you if you might be getting in your own way. Okay, and then I pulled the Magician in reverse. Sometimes, however, the crow is an imposter, a trickster. Reverse, the Magician crow uses the connected power of the spirit realm for greedy purposes. The Magician in this position may denote you have fallen prey and have become another gullible victim. Take the time to look inward and ask if your motives are pure of heart. So, in every one of these things, it's kind of given me resonance of self-doubt, like I was talking about, self-doubt. Not up in here. We're not having any self-doubt. Not up in here. Okay, we are going forward. I'm going to make changes. I will probably update you on what those changes will be. I just want to let people know that I don't want to be misunderstood. Again, I have no ill will towards anyone. Okay, my reasons for posting a particular picture was only to say, you know, this is the past. Now we're moving this way into the future. Did get a little wound up in, you know, past thoughts and nostalgia, remembering, reflecting on things and whatnot. Don't intend to have any more of those types of transmissions. Okay, so just want to say thank you all. And I hope you enjoy my videos. I'll keep going, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.